All right, welcome to another deep dive. This time, we're going to dig into something pretty unique. Um, I found this blogger's journey to find their, perfect electric guitar, and it's pretty epic. I'm talking 36 blog posts about this.
36. Whoa, that's dedication.
I know, right? This blogger, Ang, really went all in. They were searching for, the exact right guitar, and eventually they found it. Perfect guitar, white body, maple wood. The headstock was amazing, apparently. Ang even, went on and on about how the neck felt. It was like destiny, even the perfect amp, all within their budget. They even got it all set up perfectly at the guitar shop. So naturally, you're thinking, okay, so they bought it, right?
Yeah, I mean, after all that searching.
Right. But here's the thing. Ang didn't buy the guitar.
No way.
I
Really?
know. It's
Uh-huh.
kind of crazy, but it's not just cold feet. Ang has a lot going on already. Coding, writing, they garden, they even keep fish. And they realize that adding another big hobby, even one they're clearly super into, would be too much. Plus, they already have a classical guitar that's not getting played much.
I see, yeah. It reminds me of that, what do they call it? Opportunity cost, I think. Economists talk about it. Every choice we make means we're, saying no to something else. Sounds like Aang realized that the time and energy needed to learn electric guitar would, take away from things they're already doing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they found the perfect puzzle piece, but realized the puzzle was already finished. They kind of decided to, put it aside, maybe pick it up later when they have more space for it.
That's pretty insightful, actually. It makes you wonder how many of us are out there chasing things without thinking about what we'd have to give up.
Oh, totally. It makes you think, what passions have we all kind of put on hold because, well, life happened, you know? Or maybe we're just afraid of the commitment, like Aang. I think a lot of people can relate to that.
For sure. And it's not just about guitars, right? There's always something new to learn or try, but we only have so much time and energy, so how do we choose? Aang's story is a good starting point to figure that out, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we've got this whole thing with Aang's guitar search, and then they decide not to buy it. We've got this idea of opportunity cost, and now we're thinking about how to prioritize what we really love in a world full of options. This is going to be good.
Thinking about Aang's story really shows this thing a lot of us deal with. How do we, pick what we're going to actually do when there's so much out there?
Yeah.
Easy to get overwhelmed.
For sure. So many options. Where do you even start with that? If you're feeling lost, what can you actually do?
Well, the first thing, and it might sound weird, is just write it all down. All the stuff that sounds cool, even if it's kind of crazy. No limits.
I get it. Let
Yeah.
yourself dream a little before you got to get practical.
Right. Then you got to get real. Ask yourself some questions about each thing. How much time is it going to take? What do you need for it? And this is a big one. Does it fit with what you care about right now? What you're all about?
That's when it's interesting. Makes you think about the trade-offs we were talking about before.
Yeah. As you do this, you'll probably see some things grouped together naturally. Some stuff you can do right now, some's more like a bigger commitment, could even be a whole life change.
It's like sorting them into, do it now, maybe later, and then those big dreams.
Exactly. And that's where that opportunity cost pops up again. Choosing one thing means not doing something else, at least for now. Remember, Aang knew that guitar would mean less time for their other hobbies.
Yeah, got to be honest with yourself.
Hmm.
Easy to get excited about something and forget you only have so much, energy.
Totally.
Yeah.
This is where breaking it down can help. Let's say you want to learn a language. Maybe don't jump into a huge class right away. Start small, an app or something. Find someone to talk to online.
Lower pressure, right. See if you actually want to commit.
Exactly. Less overwhelming. Start small, build it up, see where it goes.
That's good for the, time part of it. But what about the feeling? Sometimes you see others doing stuff and you feel like you're missing out.
The FOMO, right? Social media doesn't help.
Definitely not. You see everyone living their perfect lives and you feel, bad. How do you deal with that?
Gotta remember, everyone's different. Comparing yourself is a trap. Focus on what makes you happy, what fits with your values, not someone else's.
It's like blocking out all the noise and listening to yourself.
That's it. Your path is yours. There's no right way to do things. And, let's be real, those perfect lives online, they're not always real.
So true. We're all just doing our best. Okay, so we talked about figuring out what we like, asking those questions, thinking about what we have to give up, breaking things down, dealing with the whole FOMO thing. What else helps?
Oh, we gotta talk about community. Having people around you who get it, that makes a huge
Like
difference.
a cheering section, right? They're there for the good stuff and when it's tough.
Exactly. It could be friends, family, online groups, even like a mentor. Finding your people, the ones who understand.
And these days you can find those groups online for like anything. It's pretty cool to see people connect, all over the world.
It really shows how strong shared interests can be. And that feeling of belonging, it can really keep you going. You're not alone.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so finding your people online or in person, that's huge for doing what you love. So we've been saying how important it is to have like your people, those who get your passions. I'm curious, what makes those communities so, I don't know, so powerful?
Think back to Aang's blog. They didn't get the guitar in the end, but they shared everything online. It's kind of like they built their own little community, right?
Oh, yeah, totally. Their readers were with them every step of the way, giving feedback, encouragement. What started as one person's thing became like a shared experience.
Right. And that's the cool thing about communities is like you belong, people see you and get you. That's powerful, especially if you're trying something new and maybe struggling.
Yeah, you're not alone in the rough parts, and you can celebrate the good stuff together.
When those shared stories, they can keep you going. It's like proof that others have been there and figured it out.
So finding your people, online, offline, it could really make a difference when you're chasing your passions.
Absolutely. And these days, with the internet and all, find those like-minded people is easier than ever. It doesn't matter where you are.
It's true. Forums, social media groups, even online classes. So many ways to connect now.
And it's not just about swapping info, right? Real friendships happen, people grow together.
Like finding your place, where you can really get into the stuff you love.
You got it. And thinking more about Aang, it hits me that sometimes not jumping into something right away, that can be just as powerful.
Really. How so?
Well, Aang knew they couldn't handle another big thing right then. That kind of self-awareness is huge. Knowing your limits, that's okay.
It's like saying, I love this, but right now, other stuff comes first.
Exactly. And honestly, that can be such a relief. Less pressure, you can focus on what matters most now.
So it's not giving up, but more like choosing the right time.
Exactly. And who knows, maybe someday when things are different, Aang picks up that guitar and rocks out.
Love it. It's never too late, right?
Never too late. And remember, you're not alone. Find your community, enjoy the journey, and let your passions lead you to a life that feels, full and exciting.
This deep dive has been amazing. We covered so much. What we have to give up when we choose something, the importance of finding your people, being realistic about how much we can do, and knowing it's okay to wait for the right time. I think we can all learn a lot from Aang's story, right?
I think so too. And I hope everyone listening feels inspired to think about their own passions. What steps can they take? Maybe it's right now, maybe it's later, but taking those steps towards what makes them, come alive.
That's what it's all about. So until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep into the things that make you, you.